ICE just showed up at your job. You have about 90 seconds before they reach your desk. Here's the exact script, word for word, that can keep you from making the one mistake that ends everything. I'm Alejandro, federal criminal defense attorney. Stay with me.
The first thing most people do wrong? Their boss calls and says, federal agents are asking for you at the front. And they either run, hide in the bathroom, or freeze. All three are mistakes. Here's why. Running turns a civil immigration matter into a criminal obstruction case. Hiding buys you maybe 4 minutes and costs you all credibility. Freezing means you walk into that conversation with zero protection active. The right move, the one that costs you nothing legally, is this. You look at your boss and you say, I need to call my attorney before I speak with any federal agent. 6 words, and they activate a legal protection that ICE agents are trained to recognize. Your boss cannot order you to waive that right. He can let them in the building. He cannot hand them your silence.
Your workplace is not your home. That changes things, but not the way most people think. ICE cannot walk into public areas without a warrant. Lobby, parking lot, open floor. But they still cannot detain you without a judicial warrant with your name on it. And they still cannot make you speak. The Fifth Amendment doesn't clock out when you badge in. So when they approach you, at your desk, in the hallway, anywhere, here is the only script you need. They ask, are you your name? You say, I'm invoking my right to remain silent. I want to speak to my attorney. That's it. Don't confirm, don't deny, don't explain. They will push. They are trained to push. You just need to verify your identity. I'm invoking my right to remain silent. Cooperate now and this gets easy. I want to speak to my attorney. Every time, same words, same calm voice.
If they say they have a warrant, you have the right to see it. Ask to examine it, because there are 2 completely different documents, and only one of them legally compels you to go anywhere. A judicial warrant, signed by a federal judge, is a legal order. Don't resist physically. Hands visible. Say out loud, I do not consent to any search beyond the scope of this warrant. I want my attorney immediately. An ICE administrative warrant, Form I-200 or I-205, is signed by an ICE supervisor, not a judge. It does not carry the force of law to compel your physical compliance. If it's administrative, you say, this is not a judicial warrant. I do not consent to detention. I want my attorney now. In both cases, phone out, camera on. Badge number, face, every document they hold. Your recording is evidence.
I want to stop here for 1 second, because I know some of you watching this are citizens, born here. Nothing pending. The Fourth and Fifth Amendments protect every single person on American soil equally. Citizen, green card, visa, undocumented. Every one of you. These rights are yours, and the only way they stop working is if you don't use them.
Mistake 1. Talking to clarify. You think explaining your situation will help? It won't. Anything you say can and will be used. Silence has never convicted anyone. Mistake 2. Signing anything on the spot. If they put paper in front of you, your answer is, I will not sign anything without my attorney present. Full stop. Doesn't matter what it says, doesn't matter how routine they say it is. Mistake 3. Calling the wrong number first. Don't call 911. Don't call family before you've called legal help. The first number you dial has to be your attorney or an emergency civil rights line. Because what happens in the first 20 minutes sets the tone for everything that follows.
This is the part nobody talks about. Your employer can cooperate with ICE. They can let agents into the building. They can hand over your HR file. But your employer cannot instruct you to speak with federal agents. They cannot legally terminate you on the spot for invoking your constitutional rights during a federal operation. And they cannot consent to your detention on your behalf. Your rights are personal. Nobody can waive them for you, and nobody can take them away. If your manager walks up and says, you need to go talk to them, you respond, I respect you, and I want to cooperate with the company. but I need to speak with my attorney before I speak with any federal agent. That is my legal guidance. Calm, clear, not a confrontation, a statement. Then you sit down, you stop talking, and you call that number. If someone in your home has a pending case, a prior order, or a complicated status, and you're at work when this happens, the clock is running in 2 places at once. 3 things to have ready before any of this ever happens. 1, a physical attorney card in every adult's wallet with the words already printed, "I am invoking my right to remain silent. I want to speak to my attorney." Because under pressure, people forget words they know by heart. 2, a family safe word that means don't open anything, don't say anything, call the attorney right now. 3, know exactly where your documents are tonight. A visa, green card, or DACA approval within reach can change the outcome if a door does open. Preparation isn't panic. It's the thing that makes rights real. Everything I just told you is already in the law. None of it requires a lawyer in the room. None of it requires money. None of it requires anything except knowing the words before you need them. They are counting on one thing only, that you assume these rights belong to someone else. The citizen thinks they're for immigrants. The immigrant thinks they're only for citizens. And both of them start talking. That is the entire game. And you just stepped out of it. Before you close this video, do 3 things. Save an emergency attorney number in your phone right now. Call it Legal Emergency. Print the Know Your Rights card linked in the description and put it in your wallet. And send this video to one person who has a job and people depending on them. One share can keep a family together. My name is Alejandro. I'm a federal criminal defense attorney. Stay silent, call your lawyer, know your rights.